Hi, kids. Okay, greatest films of all time. Number 84, High Noon from 1952. You might notice if you've been watching, all three of you, that this is, I believe, the third Western, another revisionist Western on this list already, and we're only at number 84. If you're wondering why, it's because the lists that were used to compile this list are primarily voted on by old white men. And old white men apparently like Westerns. Not saying I don't, not saying you shouldn't, just a reason that we've had three Westerns already. So, High Noon, directed by Fred Zinnemann, starring Gary Cooper, Grace Kelly, Lloyd Bridges, and Lon Chaney. Quite a cast. It's the story of a sheriff. There's a gang of killers coming to town. I believe the leader of the gang he had formerly put in prison. They're coming for revenge. He has a choice. His wife is going to leave. He has till high noon to either leave with his wife or stay and stand against them. Nobody wants to join him. It's about duty and honor and pacifism, themes like that. The screenplay is by Carl Foreman. It is credited as based on Tin Star by John W. Cunningham. It's a short story. Basically, Carl Foreman says he wrote the screenplay for High Noon, found it was very similar to Tin Star, so bought the rights to avoid any sort of legal ramifications in that regard. Carl Foreman was somebody who was brought forward to the House of Un-American Activities Committee to testify communism in Hollywood, refused to name names, and was blacklisted. I think that's at least the second time I've said this in this film series, and not a lot more on this channel. So, like other people, he continued to work under pseudonyms, or just got work. Didn't get credited for his work. Carl Foreman also wrote Clay Pigeons, Bridge on the River Kwai, which I believe they handed the Academy Award for Best Screenplay, not mentioning Academy Awards, to somebody else. I've mentioned that on this channel before. Bridge on the River Kwai video I've already done. Go watch that. War series. Also, Guns of Navarone is another screenplay title by Carl Foreman. So because of the House of Un-American Activities and things like that, co-producer Stanley Kramer, I believe Carl Foreman was also originally supposed to be a producer of this film, was worried about that, kind of had his name taken off. Stanley Kramer was not just a producer, he was also a director, produced and directed films like The Defiant Ones, Judgment at Nuremberg, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Did I say enough mads? I think there should be 4. Did I say 4? And Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? So a lot of topic films talking about things like racism was Stanley Kramer. Anyways, High Noon is number 84 on this list. How does it get to number 84? An AFI film. So on AFI's 100 Greatest Films, the original list from 1998, it came in at number 33. 10 years later, that wasn't 10 years later, the 2007 list, it came in at number 27. So it's on 2 lists in the top 50. That's how it makes the cut. Sneaks in here, number 84. High Noon. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, comment,